Hi everyone. So this is a tutorial for how to sign into your Noodletools account. After I'm all signed in, I'm going to show you how to create a project. And then shortly following that, I will explain once you have your project and your sources, how you can export that to then use as a works cited sheet. So if you look at the screen, you'll see right now I'm on Noodletools. You can also access Noodletools through ClassLink through the Fairfield Ludlow High School website. In order to access Noodletools with all of its premium features, what you have to do first is you have to go to sign in, and we're going to sign in with our Google accounts. Now, it's very important that when you're signing in, you're utilizing your .net account. So I'm going to do my fairfieldschools.net. I also have a .org, which I almost just typed in, but that's my .net account. So you'll see here, it's going to ask me to sign in, my password. Okay. And here we should have my Noodletools dashboard. So for those of you who have used Noodletools, you should be pretty familiar with all of the functionality. Sometimes your teacher will share a project with you and then you would access it here. In this case, you're actually going to create your own project. So we're going to go to New Project. Okay, and this is a sophomore health project. So I'm going to title it Sophomore. I'm going to do Sophomore Research Health. This project also has to do with like the driving laws and driving regulations. So if you want to add that to your title, you can as well. So we're going to be doing this in MLA format. So this is the format that many, if not all, teachers utilize for research projects and papers. And we're also going to click the advanced as well. This allows you to access many, if not all, of what Noodletools has to offer. And it makes your experience collecting and analyzing research just very fluid and pretty easy. Okay, so here you'll see that I have my paper. You're going to see that Noodletools has a lot of really nice resources available to you for this project. We're not going to utilize all of them. What I really want you to just focus on is going to be adding sources to it. So if you'll see here that sources is the middle tab, okay, and you'll see here that I have the sophomore research health driving laws as my project. So you want to make sure that you're adding it to the correct project. Create new citation. That's where you're going to want to go. And you'll see that you have many different options for what you would like to cite. Many of you are probably going to be using website. So that's going to be all of those options are going to be under here. You also want to make sure that you're citing your photos as well, depending on what sort of images and what sort of media you're using. I think many of you are probably just going to be utilizing web page. If you're utilizing any of our research options as well, like Gale, many of them actually create the website, or I'm sorry, they create the citation for you. So if you are using our Gale databases, you can easily go to copy and paste a citation because within that article, they already create one for you. Okay, so this is where you would fill it out. Pretty much anything like with an asterisk you need. I would say if you can't find all this information, then you might want to actually ask yourself, is this a reliable source? Because you should be able to access the date of publication, who contributed to it, publishing information, things like that. And if you can't, then I think that's a really good opportunity for you to ask yourself if this is the best source that you could be using. So this is where you would find all of that information. So I'm going to show you a project that I did a test for already, just so you can see how you can actually take your works cited and export it. For your health project, you need to put your works cited onto your Google Slides to showcase that all of your research and all of your images are that you're giving credit to all of that. So now I'm in sources. I think I want to go to sources. Okay, here we go. So you'll see here in sources eventually that when you have all of your citations that they will show up here. Okay, now I switched mine to the test that I did. So this is no longer my sophomore health project because I have not collected sources for that. This is a project I did for another class. Now, in order to export your sources, you'll see that there's an option right up here called Print Export. And if you click the drop-down menu, I would recommend exporting it to Google Docs. What it will do then is it'll take all of your sources and it will put it in alphabetical order with a title, which is what you need for your MLA guide, and then copy and paste that onto the last slide of your Google Slides. So you're utilizing proper digital citizenship and excellent research skills. So that's my tutorial on Noodletools and everything that you're going to need to know for your sophomore health project. I really hope this helped. And if you have any questions, feel free to come see me in the LLC. Good luck and do well.